All right, traders. If you want to read the disclaimer, know what you're getting yourself involved in, please. It's in the description under the video, as well as right here. You can stop the video. Also, please know that trading futures, optional futures, foreign currency stocks, or optional stocks involve substantial risk loss. It is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Know that I'm only going to go over one or two aspects of trading here, and by far, am not covering everything necessary you need to know to trade real money in one video. Assume all trades are Sims. Okay, the legal stuff's out of the way. The market is going to open here in about 2 minutes. Now I've done put in a trade here. We tested the prior high day, and I'm working with the micro Emini S&P on this. Let me get. I'm juggling several things here at once. Let me bring down a chart. Now I prefer to use this is the micro that I'm in, but I prefer to use the regular E-mini S&P for my day chart and so forth to do my technical analysis on, because there's more data to work with, because they just come out with this a month or so ago. This product I'm trading at the moment, the macro. So we go back to the monthly here. We see we're up in an area here where prices failed before. We're testing that level there. Momentum is super weak up here, but there's no strength in buyers as well. We go to the weekly here. We see the momentum is weak, but buyers are starting to come back in a little bit here on the weekly here. And let's go to the daily. And I got really weak momentum up here at these highs right now on this. Now we are coming back down into an area where price fell before twice right here. Sellers lost control and buyers brought it back up into that area there. So I'm watching that. Now we're about to open here in about about 60 seconds. So it's just, no, it just opened 9:30. All right, let me the date over here and the volume for what we're doing. So let's get this out of the way here. Well, I wanted to run down through that real quick and show you the some other time frames here to show that what the momentum is, what I basically watch to see how a market is doing. So we got weak momentum up here at these highs right now, and right here it's showing me more weakness and so forth. I got a hammer type candlestick pattern right there showing that it ought to move lower. Now it may not, but this is what it's showing me overall. All right, let's move that out of the way. Let me put it back on daily up here on the upper screen so I can see it. Also, I traded off this high and moved down far enough, and it made an area here where sellers or buyers lost control twice. If they tried to push it back above that again, I just assume get out of the trade and be done with it. That's why the stop has been moved up to break even. Now the target will depend on what I see as time goes on here. I want a good risk reward for my money and so forth that I risk and everything. And let me figure up real quick. I'm going to pause the video and figure out how much risk was on this trade initially when I first put my stop above the swing high here. All right, I went to another time frame where I collect data from. I don't necessarily trade off this time frame unless I'm be scalping or something like that. This is more of a swing trade I'm working on here now. But I had initially a 12 tick stop on this trade. So if we do the math here, 12 times 1.25 equals $15 risk on this trade. Now it could have slipped you, and then you just add another $0.25 on there if it would slip me. For each point or ticket would slip me, but you're risking somewhere right around $15, maybe $16 to $17 right in there on this trade. So and we can see the market's opened and it has continued to move down. Now, well, who knows what it's going to do. Now, I do look at the areas where, let me put this back on another time frame here. Let me look at areas where it held up. Basically, it held up mainly, it held up right here where it's holding up again, right here. Then we had a bit of a down to right in through here, and it held up right through here. And then if we squeeze it up here, we can see where it held up again right here where it reversed around midnight or so the night before. All right, now it's working back against me again now. All right, we'll pause and we'll keep this video a little bit short as possible. We'll pause it till something else happens. All right, one quick update. It's 9:46 a.m. Now, and we poked above the prior high day here, so I moved my stop on down a tick here so that if it either get slippage or whatever, hopefully I'll cover commissions there if it goes against me. So that's what we're looking at there. I don't want it to pop back above the prior high day really at this point. All right, that's all said. We'll pause again. Okay, I keep an eye on everything. Factory orders and ISM manufacturing. It's really not a market moving news event most of the time, or hardly ever, if any. So I'm not really concerned about it, but it is coming out at 10 o'clock, so I'm aware of it. And of course, if you're trading crude oil 10:30, you got that inventories report for crude. All right, also, real quick, the market today, because of the 4th of July they have here in America, is going to be halted at 12 p.m. And I believe that's Eastern time that they got there. I don't know. Let me pause and check. They know that is Central time there because they're in Chicago. So it'd be 1 o'clock my time, Eastern time, on that. So, all right, we'll pause again. Okay, got stopped out of that. It's just the day it is. It's chop, chop, chop so far. It isn't going anywhere. You get a little idea how I do it. Real quick, let's put the, let's see where we got stopped out here. Let's just go to text and markers. Okay. We got in at 50 out at a quarter, so we made one tick on that. $1.25 minus the 80 cents or so that's cost and commissions. So, pretty much a break-even trade. It's just chopping around. We're going to close at 1 today, or my time. So that's going to be about it. Now, if you're interested in learning how to trade, you get a little sample here what I'm doing. I know it didn't show no great, wonderful profit. But this is what you have to do. You have to learn what to do and then be consistent and come in and do it every day. And sometimes this is just the way it works out. I mean, sometimes you take a loss, and so forth. It just, how it goes some days. It's a slow day. So I think that about covers it for this. Y'all trade well out there.